Hey everyone, thought I'd do a video, and today I'm going to be showing you my makeup inventory. I wanted to just let you guys know in this makeup inventory I will not be including two categories, and those two categories are going to be perfume as well as nail polish. So the reason behind this is because perfume, I don't really necessarily think that it is a makeup item, as well as the nail polish. I actually have 71 bottles of nail polish. I went through it and I was thinking of including it in the inventory, but it is a very high category and I can't really go in depth of all my nail polish and all of that in this video without it being extremely long. So because of that, I have left those two categories out, and without further ado, let's just get right into the video. So the first category I have is eyeshadow palettes, and these are all of them. So I'll start with Morphe. This is the original Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette. So that's just what that looks like. And then there's the white Jaclyn Hill original palette, if that makes sense. So that's what that looks like. I have the entire vault of Jaclyn Hill as well. I will not be opening this at the moment. I'm sure most of you have seen it. I also have the Tartelette Toasted palette. So that's kind of what that one looks like. I have the Naked Basics 2 palette. There's also the Golden State of Mind palette from ColourPop that I have. I can't open it right now because it's still in there. Some of my stuff is still in the original box packaging, such as the Sultry palette as well from Anastasia Beverly Hills. There's also the Soft Glam palette, which I have that on as well. And then the Modern Renaissance palette, which probably is one of my all-time favorites in my collection. And I've used up quite a bit of it. So that's my palettes. So the next category that I have are face palettes, and these are my face palettes. I have 8 of them. So these are what they look like. I'll start up here. These are the Becca palettes first. So this one's the Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop collection. This one down here is another Becca palette, if I can get it open. So that's what it looks like. It's fairly well loved. This one is the, I don't know if you can see, a Prez Ski Glow face mask, or face palette, I'm sorry. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but that's that one. I also have the Cover FX. I forget what this one's called as well. This is what it looks like. Has some highlights, contours, all of that. It's the Perfector face palette. I cannot talk right now. Up here, my Anastasia contour kit. So everyone knows what this looks like. It's pretty beat up. This is the glow kit from Anastasia as well. This one's the Sun Dip version. So that's what that looks like. There's also the Luminizer Squad palette. So it has 4 highlighters. Down here is the City Color contour palette. It has 2 contours and a highlighter. There's also another Color FX palette over here. So that's what that looks like. I forgot what this one's called as well. It's just the regular contour kit. It's also cream. These ones are all creams, so that's what that one looks like. So that is my face palette collection. So this category is eyeshadow primers. I only have 2 of them just because I know what I really like. I usually stick with this guy. This is my Milani eyeshadow primer. And then I recently got this one. This one was a gift with purchase. So this one's just the mini size of the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. So I'm planning on eventually using this up, trying this one out. But yeah, that's what my eyeshadow primers look like. So this one is a small category as well. This one is my liquid eyeshadow, and I only have one. This is my Stila liquid eyeshadow. So this one is the Glitter and Glow one in the shade Kitten Karma. So that is that for this category. So the next category is eyeliner. This one's a small category as well. I only have one eyeliner just because I don't use a whole lot of eyeliners. And this one is a 100-point perk that I got from Sephora. This one's the Marc Jacobs Highliner gel crayon. So that's what that one looks like. I haven't opened it yet just because I'm not planning on opening it until I actually decide that I want to use it one day. So that is my eyeliner. So this category is mascara. So I only have 3. I have the Essence Volume Stylist Curl and Hold Mascara. I also have the CoverGirl Clump Crusher Mascara. And then finally, this is the Superhero It Cosmetics mascara, and that is all of my mascaras. So the next category that I have is foundation primers, and this is the one that I use. This one is Tatcha the Silk Canvas, and that is that for this category. The next category that I have here are foundation. So these are the ones that I have. This one is the Anastasia Luminous Foundation. This one right here, this one is by Hourglass. This is the Vanish Stick Foundation. And then right here I have the It Cosmetics CC Matte CC cream, which is really nice and actually acts like a foundation. So that's why I put it in this category. And that is it for this category. This category is concealers, and I have 3 of them. This one right here is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This one right here is Tarte. This one's the Shape Tape one. And then right here, this is the Tarte Creaseless Concealer. And that is it for this category. So this category is powders. Now I have 3 shown here. I technically have 4, but one of them is in one of the facial palettes that I have. So in terms of that, if I have facial palettes that have certain products in them in these categories, I will not be showing them in frame, but I will mention them and let you know how many I have in those palettes along with the categories, if that makes sense. So in this one, I have 3 products, but technically I have 4 in total. I have one in a facial palette, and then here I have 3 of them. This one is the Body Shop All-in-One Face Base. This one here is an e.l.f. one that I forget the name of. It's Prime and Stay. That one's a finishing powder. It actually broke recently, so I'm not sure how long I'm going to keep that. Then I also have the Wet n Wild pressed powder in the Photo Focus version, and that is my powders. So for this category, these are my under eye powders. So I have these 2 right here. This one is my RCMA No Color powder. There is also my Ben Nye banana powder. I also have 2 other under eye powders that I use in other palettes. So in total, I technically have 4, but right here that I'm showing you, I have 2. So for this category, I am going to be focusing on blushes. I have 6 others in palettes, but right here I have 3. So that's 9 in total. So I have 2 Anastasia ones. This one is in Peachy Love. The other one is in Pool Party. And then down here, I also have a Tarte blush. This one is the one that we got for our birthday gift how many years ago. This one's in Party. I also broke the lid as well. I broke it not long after I got this, so I was kind of sad about that, but I still use this blush quite a bit. So those are my blushes. The next category I have is bronzers. I have 9 in other palettes, and right here I have 5, so that's a total of 14. So here I have one of the Tarte ones. This one's the Park Avenue Princess bronzer, so that's that one. This one's the Bahama Mama bronzer from the Balm. I also have a mini version. I really like the mini version, so I went and got a big one. Down here, this is Lisa Frank from Glamour Dolls, I believe, Bitten in Bronze. I think this was limited edition, and I got it from a Ipsy bag. So that's what that one looks like. And then I also have the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula that I really love. So those are my bronzers. The next category I have are highlighters. I have 5 in front of you. I also have 18 in other palettes. So that's a total of 23 highlighters. So the one over here, this one is one by Anastasia Beverly Hills. This one is the So Hollywood Loose Powder. This one right here, this one's the Jouer one, and you can see me on it as well. This one's the Rose Gold highlighter. This one right here, it's rubbed off quite a bit, but this is the J-Cat Beauty one. The You Glow Girl Baked highlighters. This one is in White Goddess. This one right here, this one's a Cover FX powder, and this one is in the shade, let me see if I can find it, Sunlight. This one's actually in a palette that I have as well. I really like this one, so I went and got an individual as well as the palette that I have with it. That's that white palette, the Face Perfector palette. And then over here, this is the Bare Minerals. This one's a loose powder as well. Can't really, it won't really focus, but this one's the Pure Radiance all over face powder that I use as a highlighter. So those are my highlighters. So for this category, I am doing setting mist. So this one right here, this one's the Cocoa Calming Face Mist from the Body Shop. I also have this guy right here. This one is the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray. And then down here, I have my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. So those are those ones. So the next category I have are brow products. So I have 3 Anastasia products. This one is the Brow Duo. So there's also this guy. This is the Brow Definer from Anastasia Beverly Hills. brow definer. There's also the clear brow gel from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And then the last product that I have down here, this guy's rolling away. So this one is from the Body Shop. This is the Brow Sculpt 3-in-1 Contouring Brow Pen. So it does have 3 different products attached to it. So those are my brow products. So this category are lip balms. So here is the e.l.f. one. I don't remember the name of, like the actual name of this, but it is in the color Bear Kiss because it is a tinted lip balm. This one's also a tinted lip balm. This one's also a tinted lip balm. This one I believe is in the color Champagne. Yeah. So disorganized right now, but that's Champagne. So it is tinted. And then I also have this guy right here. This is the Bite Agave lip balm. So those are all my lip balms. The next category is lip liners. I only have one. This is the Morphe one. This is in the color Sweetheart. So I really like this one. And that is the end of this category. The next category I have are lip glosses. These are the 4 that I have. This one is the Fenty Beauty lip gloss. This one is the original Fenty Glow version. This one right here, this one is a ColourPop lip gloss. This one is the Moonchild lip gloss. There is also the Anastasia, or one of the Anastasia. I have 2 of them. This one is in a big size. This one is in the shade Pastel Pink. I don't know if you can see that. My camera is not focusing. There is also another Anastasia lip gloss. This one is a smaller size. This one is in the color Fudge. This one was a gift with purchase. So that is all my lip glosses. And for my final category, I have lipsticks. In total, I have 17 lipsticks. So up here, I have my Morphe lipstick. This is in the shade Taint. Some of these might not focus as well just because the writing is very small. Right here I have the Body Shop lipstick. This is in the color Tuscany Lily. Right here I have my Urban Decay mini lipstick. This one is in the shade 1993. Right here I have 2 Kaylin lipsticks. I don't remember the actual names of them. They only have numbers on them. I think shade number 32 might be called Exhibitionist, but I'm not 100% sure. And then there is also the shade 61. So those are what those look like. Right here I have 3 Bite Beauty lipsticks. This one is in the color Glace. Yeah, not gonna focus. Right here I have the shade Chai in a mini lipstick. And then right here I have the shade Sweet Cream in a large lipstick, or a regular size version I should say. Down here I have 4 Lime Crime lipsticks. Also, a lot of these might roll away because this is on my desktop. So this shade right here is in the shade Buffy. So that's that guy right here. I also have the shade Riot. Do not fall away, please. This guy right here. This is in the shade Gigi. It's a little bit harder to do this. And then the last Lime Crime lipstick that I have is in the shade Saddle. So those are my 4 Lime Crime lipsticks. I also have the rest of them are actually Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I have 2 matte liquid lips. So one of them is in the shade Sepia. So that's this guy right here. And then the other one is in the shade Ashton. Or I might have mispronounced that, Ashton. Yeah, so that's what that guy looks like. And then the last 3 that I have are the regular lipstick, the matte lipstick. So this is in the shade Honey. I got Spice right here. That's what that looks like. And in the mini size, I have the shade Ruby. So that's what that looks like. So these are all of my lipsticks. So that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.